Hello everyone, thank you for coming over to my presentation. My name is One Knight, and I'm going to explain to you all about Pokémon the First Movie with the help of Microsoft Paint.
Why Microsoft Paint?
Because I had a hard time finding certain images over the internet that I resorted to making some of them myself. I also tried my best to avoid using clips from the movie, for reasons. Yeah. Oh, also I'm mainly going to talk about the US version that came out in 1999 in theaters. Specifically Mewtwo Strikes Back, so no Pikachu's Vacation.
What? Oh, come on. That one was so cute.
I know, but I don't have a lot of time, alright? Anyway, let's get started. The movie starts off with the narrator explaining about life, the Pokemon life. We see Mew flying across the sky, and it's beautiful! Then, we cut to Mewtwo stuck in a water tube, with scientists just watching him. Kinda neat how there's a contrast between the organic Pokemon life with Mew to the artificial one with Mewtwo. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, I gotta draw one of the scientists. He's kind of important. Okay, he has this. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Are you drawing with a mouse? Do you need a tablet? I got one in my office.
Nope, I've already committed. This is what it's gonna look like. There we go. Look at this guy. Anyway, Mewtwo breaks the glass to get out of the tube, and he's all like, "Where am I? Who am I?" Yeah, we created you using the DNA from Mew to create you, Mewtwo. Whoa. We did it, everyone. Good job.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
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 Yeah,
Good job.
good job.
Good job. Good job.
Good job.
Mewtwo was not happy about that. He decided to blow everything up. Oh no! I'm not kidding about that, by the way. Everyone was killed off. For a kids movie, that was a strong opening. Out of nowhere, Giovanni comes in with his helicopter and says, "Hey, your power is strong and all, but it spreads like wildfire. You need to control it, and I can help you with money." Yeah, okay, sure. So Mewtwo wore this machine armor, which, by the way, were the exact same ones from the animated series. It was the episode where Gary fought Giovanni, and he ended up using this Pokemon, but the Pokedex wasn't able to identify it. Funny enough, we would always see Mewtwo in the opening of the TV show. However, the episode of his debut has him covered up in armor. Really puts an air of mystery around him. Anyway, the armor helps Mewtwo control his psychic power. Mewtwo is all like, "So, this is my power, but what is my purpose?" Giovanni comes in and said, "Yeah, your purpose is to serve me." "What? I don't like that. Why did I trust you?" "'Cause money." "Well, that's lame. I'm out of here." And he flew away. By the way, the movie scene of Mewtwo escaping also happened in the TV series. It was seen in Jesse James and Meow's perspective when they wanted to meet up with Giovanni. I love how the series were integrated into the movie. It fleshes out the world and makes it engaging to see the different perspective. Anyway, he came back to the island where he blew everything up. He's all mad about humanity and whatnot, doesn't like the idea that his purpose was to serve. With that in mind, he said, "I'll find my purpose and destroy anybody who gets in my way. The reign of Mewtwo will soon begin." Then the title shows up, Pokémon the First Movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. This is so freaking hype!
Special delivery for Mr. One Knight.
Special delivery? What's special delivery? Oh! Here you go. Huh? It's the backgrounds! Hey everyone! My background artist drew some backgrounds for us!
Woo! Yeah! Yahoo! Yeah!
Alright! Yeah! Now it's not gonna look so weird with my MS Paint characters!
Oh!
Can't your artist draw the characters too? What? No. She's a background artist, not a character artist. It's like asking a sculptor to paint. The narrator comes back and it feels like a Saturday morning cartoon. Except, rather than eating cereal, we're eating popcorn. We see Brock cooking, Misty setting up the table, and Ash dying from starvation. I'm so hungry I can't move a muscle. Suddenly, a random guy appears and he was all like, "Hey kid, you want a Pokemon battle? Pokemon battle? Yeah! I thought you were hungry." Nothing could stop this boy from being the Pokemon master. So Ash battled the stranger with the best iteration of the Pokemon theme song. I wanna be the very best. Like no one ever was. And we get an introduction of the new Pokemon for the next gen. Oh my god!
Wait, what about Snowball and Mara from the short, Pikachu's Vacation?
Alright. So technically, in theaters, Pikachu's Vacation was the short that introduced the next gen Pokemon, Snubbull and Marill. Togepi was introduced first in the TV series. Seeing new Pokemon outside of the 151 was pretty exciting, especially in theaters. That being said, what makes this Pokemon different from the others is the fact that we don't get Donphan's name yet. The other three we got it from a Pokedex. But this one, they appear with no name, with the music in the background, and then they turn into a wheel and it's like, wow! Pokemon! It's you and me. I know it's my destiny! It's freaking hype, I love it! Anyway, Ash wiped the floor against this guy, just in time for food! Meanwhile, Jesse, James, and Meowth were looking at the trio. Oh boy, are they gonna try to catch Pikachu? They weren't able to in the entire season of the TV series, but things might be different in the movie. We did see Mewtwo, and he saw the battle. Good enough. Let's invite them. So they sent out a Dragonite with a satchel. Oh, they look so cool. Dragonite with a satchel? How could I hate them? Dragonite flew by and ruined their entire meal. Never mind. Dragonite. Granted, that might be intentional due to Mewtwo not liking humans. It might be part of Mewtwo's request. Yeah, screw up their meals while you're at it. Whoa. Anyway, Dragonite gave Ash an invitation to meet up with the greatest Pokemon trainer. Greatest Pokemon trainer? Yeah, I'll go! We then cut to Mewtwo, moving his... hands? Paws? I don't know what to call them. He moves them around to create a storm. While that's happening, we see Mew coming out of a bubble from a lake. Okay, were you just born, or was that where you were hanging out? Mew! The trio ran into a building where everyone else was waiting to ride the ferry. But it's been cancelled! Everyone was upset, rightfully so. Officer Jenny comes in and was like, "Calm down, kids, calm down. This storm is really bad. Don't believe me? Listen to what the harbor manager have to say." And this lady came up and was like, "The prophecy foretold that you will all die!" I'm sorry, what? It has said that the storm will destroy you all! And that's why the ferry is cancelled. What? Funny enough, for how out of pocket this prophecy was, it does foreshadow something later on in the story, or at least have an explanation for things to come. Because what the harbor manager said, and I quote, "The ancient writings tell of the storm wiping out all but a few Pokemon. In their sorrow, the water of their tears somehow restored the lives lost in the storm. But there are no Pokemon tears today. Just waters which no one can survive." Yeah, that's gonna be important later. Anyway, the kids were like, "Whatever, I can swim across with my Pokemon." What? Wait, stop! You can't stop these kids! They're determined to be the Pokemon Master! Yeah, I know, but they're kids! A kid's gotta do what a kid's gotta do! Yeah, sure, let these teenagers die in the weather! I'm so gonna get fired for this. Ash is really determined to go, but Missy says that their Pokemon isn't strong enough to deal with the weather. That's when the two Viking comes out to offer them a ride. They don't look suspicious.
Aren't they Team Rocket?
Yeah, they are. I was being sarcastic.
Wait, they're Team Rocket?
Stroke! I think we're gonna have one. I didn't know that Vikings still exist. Yeah, they mostly live in Minnesota. That is an actual line that Ash said. I can't get over that. Suddenly a big wave appeared and washed away their disguise. It was Team Rocket the whole time. Prepare for trouble. Make it double. Forget the motto, we're about to double! A big wave came in and crushed their boat. All's not lost though, because Missy, quick on her feet, brings out her Staryu. Yeah, she quickly saved Brock. Which is good, because his Pokemon is mostly rock and ground type. He would have drowned with all of them. Ash managed to make it through with his Squirtle, and the three of them managed to ride through the heavy storm, mainly by navigating underwater. They managed to reach to their destination, where they were greeted by Mewtwo's assistant. Turns out, it was Nurse Joy. Brock recognized her from the missing poster and the invitation. Oh. See, I thought the whole time was because of a running gag in the series, where all the nurses at the Pokemon Center looked the same, but turns out they were all cousins. Of course, the one time that Brock says that she looks familiar in the movie, he meant that literally, not because of a gag. Moving on, the assistant acts like she doesn't know what Brock is talking about, and took them to the main room. Out of frame, we see Team Rocket manage to get to the island with... Wheezing? Okay, that's impressive. Weezing is not even a water type. Meanwhile, Mew is on the island playing around with a fan. So blissful and innocent. Mew! Cut to the assistant taking the main trio to the room, where the other Pokemon trainers made it through the storm. Wait, there's only 3 of them! Yep, they're brave enough to go through the storm. Wait, the storm was a test? It sure was. I don't see anybody closing that door. Yup. That's not ominous. That's not ominous at all. The trio meets up with the other trainers. How did you manage to get through the storm? It was easy. I flew with my Pidgeotto. Yeah, that's actually a Pidgeot. Not a Pidgeotto. I'm being serious. He called his Pidgeot his Pidgeotto. Look.
It was easy. Hurricane winds are a breeze for Pidgeotto here.
I can understand the confusion because they look the same, but their hair and tail are different. And this movie is definitely a Pidgeot. I also know the difference because later in the series, Ash's Pidgeotto evolved into a Pidgeot. Ash was able to ride him, it was all epic, and he lets him go. This was during the Orange Island season, where Brock left the group to stay with Professor Ivy, and then he was replaced by Tracy! Ugh. Sorry. I got ahead of myself. Anyway, I'm just gonna pretend he calls Pidgeot Pidgeotto just to confuse everyone. Suddenly, the lights went out. And then, Mewtwo flies down through the spiral staircase. Let me introduce to you the greatest Pokemon master, Mewtwo. What? A Pokemon can't be a Pokemon master? Hey kid, hey, listen. Shut up. Oh my god, you're hurting a kid! He's actually a teenager.
That doesn't make it any better!
He didn't toss him into a water fountain. Alright, enough of this. He stopped brainwashing his assistant and yeah, it was Nurse Joy the whole time. Nurse Joy? Yeah, I brainwashed her to help me out. Who are you? Me? Oh, I'm gonna be the ruler of the world.
You bully!
We then cut to Team Rocket navigating through the castle. They got themselves into a lab that has 3 Pokemon in a water tube. There's Venusaur, Blastoise, and Charizard. And they all have stripes on them. Oh, that's eerie. Jesse sat down on a computer and suddenly a machine turned on.
Cloning device activated.
A robotic arm came out and grabbed Meowth. What? Oh god! No! I'm gonna die! Help me!
Plop, got the hair.
DNA acquired. Time to clone. Who's that Pokemon? It's Meowth! Oh my god! They did the thing from the TV series! So the machine ended up cloning Meowth. And for some reason, a video started playing from the computer. It's a recording of the scientist talking about Mewtwo's creation, where Mewtwo was a clone created from Mew's DNA. It should be noted that this is the same scientist from the beginning of the movie, and the recording was happening while Mewtwo was on a rampage. Which, that is some dedication from the scientist. Like, everyone is getting destroyed, and this guy is all like, oh god, he's destroying everything! I gotta make a recording about this, for science! His last words were, we dreamed of creating the world's strongest Pokemon, and we succeeded. That's heavy. It's a good thing Mew heard that conversation. Back to Mewtwo. He was saying how much he hates this world and humanity, especially the thought that he was created to serve. But he said he found his purpose. I'll create a storm to destroy the whole world. Well, that sucks. You hate humans that much that you're gonna destroy us to save Pokemon? Oh no, I'm gonna destroy them too. What? Yeah, they're willing to serve the humans? That's despicable!
Pikachu, Pika.
You don't see it that way? You're not a servant to them, but a friend?
Pikachu.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Pika!
Humans and Pokemon can never be friends. Sounds like nobody ever loved you. If you are a Pokemon, then there's no reason why we can't capture you. Go, Rhyhorn! So Rhyhorn tried to tackle Mewtwo, but that didn't work out. Rhyhorn! Fools, my power is too great. You can't defeat me. That you don't mind proving it in an arena. Is that so? Alright. Mewtwo summons the 3 Pokemon that was in the water tube, the same place where Team Rockets were. Oh, that's scary. Mew. And Mew follows them. I created copies of the original Pokemon to make an even stronger clones. Copies? They're clones. Yes, that's literally what I just said. Are you not listening? Whatever. Behold! Oh boy, they're about to duke it out. Your fake Venusaur has no match against my real one. Right, Brute Root? Brute Root? Oh my god, he nicknamed his Pokemon. I forgot you can actually do that. Like in the game you can nickname them, but I never thought it would exist in the anime world. So he calls his Venusaur Brute Root, and she calls her Blastoise Shell Shocker. Wait a minute, does that mean he nicknamed his Pidgeot Pidgeotto? Oh man, what a troll. Ash brings out his Charizard so that he can challenge his clone. And he immediately attacked Mewtwo. Your Pokemon is poorly trained. I see him more as independent. So Mewtwo and the kids enter to the Pokemon Arena. First round is Brute Root versus Clone Ivysaur. Well, that didn't go well. Next up is Shell Shocker versus Clone Blastoise. Shell Shocker! This is bad, Ash. It's up to you. Don't worry, Misty. I'm the main protagonist. That's not very assuring. What do you mean? Ash, most of the badges you got from Kanto were handouts. What are you talking about? I won one of them fair and square using Charizard. Wasn't he the reason why you lost the Indigo League? That was different, Misty. This time, Charizard is willing to battle. Oh, that's not good. Well, that was easy. As my prize, I'll be getting your Pokemon! Mewtwo brings out these dark Pokeballs and manages to steal their Pokemon! He says that he's gonna extract their DNAs to make clones, making them safe on the island while he destroys the world! Uh-oh. He brings out a bunch of more dark Pokeballs and it becomes a wild scramble! A bunch of Pokemons were getting stolen from the trainers. Gyarados, Golduck, Seadra. Most of the Pokemons were fighting for their lives not to be taken away! The kids were trying to stop the Dark Balls, but it's no use! Pidgey? No, Pidgeot! I mean, Pidgeotto! Oh man, this isn't good! Wait, I got an idea! Mewtwo can't capture them if they're already in their Pokeballs! Actually, I still can. Wait, are you serious? Oh! The trios are then getting their Pokemon stolen! Misty's Psyduck, Brock's Vulpix, and Ash's Pikachu is being hunted down! Oh no, Pikachu! They ended up running through the spiral staircase like the opening of KH2. You know, the song that goes like, My heart's a battleground. Eventually, Pikachu got tired fighting off these dark Pokeballs that he fell off the stairs. Ash jumped up to try to rescue him, but got captured in mid-fall! Oh, Ash is dead. Splish! He landed in water! He chased down the dark Pokemon that captured Pikachu and slid down through the secret dark tube. We cut to the lab where Jesse, James, and Meowth are in. They see the dark Pokeballs on the conveyor belt. It shows a silhouette of what they are from the projection. There goes Alakazam! That's a Scyther, come on guys! Dewgong! There we go. Vileplume! Yes, you're getting good!
Sandshrew?
That's a Sand Slash, Meowth! Oh, come on! I'll let it pass because it's hard to tell from a ball. Ah! I don't have time for your dumb motto! Ash grabbed the Pokeball that has Pikachu, but a bunch of robotic arms got into the way! Who's that Pokemon? I swear, they better get this right. It's Pikachu! Yes! Get back my Pikachu!
Malfunctioning.
Pikachu! Pika-Pee! Yeah, whatever Ash did back there, it released all the clones, make the machine explode, and freed all the real Pokemon. Wow, and all I did was try to save Pikachu. Oh. Alright. We cut to Mewtwo, cornering the rest of the gang. You cannot escape your fate. The hour of my vengeance draws near. What the heck? Oh, hey, clones. Strange. I don't remember needing them to go through an explosion. That's because it's for me. Ash Ketchum from Pallet Town. I brought over some friends. Oh, great. What are you gonna do? Get me? You bet I am.
Did he actually try to shoot Mewtwo?
No, but he did try to punch him. I didn't know what he was thinking there. He has psychic powers. So Mewtwo just kind of grabbed him and launched him into oblivion. Frickin' Mew just saved Ash. If Mew wasn't there, then Ash would have just been gone. Seriously, there's no cushion up there. What?
Mew.
Mew just likes to bounce around with the bubble. And Mewtwo just wants to ruin it. He keeps throwing Shadow Balls at Mew, but Mew just keeps on dodging, almost to the point where Mew thinks it's a game. Mew. So, we finally meet.
Mew.
This dynamic is just beautiful to me. We got the serious, most imposing Pokemon, Mewtwo, facing up against a childlike wonder, Mew, who doesn't give a what's going on. I may have been a clone to you, but now I'm going to prove that I am better than the original, superior. This world is too small for the two of us.
Mew.
Mewtwo then chases down Mew, throwing Shadow Balls at them. Why are you running away from me, Mew? Mew continues to fly away, until he got a direct hit. Oh no! But then, at a distance, we see Mew throw back their own Shadow Ball! So, you do have a fight in you. Well then, we'll see which one of us is stronger. My Super Pokemon or your inferior ones. We were created far stronger than the originals.
Mew. 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 Mew.
What's that Pokemon saying?
Well, Mew is saying that you prove nothing by showing off your special powers, that the Pokemon's real strength comes from the heart.
Like in Kingdom Hearts?
What? No. I meant that metaphorically.
My clones don't need their powers to prove their worth!
Mew.
Mewtwo then says that he's gonna block off all the Pokemon's special abilities using his psychic power, which explains a lot why the Pokemons were mainly doing physical attacks. No Hyper Beam, no Solar Beam, no Flamethrower, just some punching and biting. Except for Scyther, they can cut each other up. That seems a bit unfair.
Scyther.
So the Pokemons duked it out, and that's when the song starts playing. Brother, my brother, tell me what we're fighting for. We've got to end this war. You know, this song really hits differently for me. For starters, I have a sister who would use these lyrics whenever we see each other. Which is funny because we don't really fight each other. She just likes using those lyrics to say brother my brother to me. It's funny. Speaking about the lyrics, as a kid, I only knew the song's meaning from the surface level. Maybe it's because I was too focused on the Pokemons fighting each other. As an adult, I realize now how meaningful and more relevant those lyrics are. There's a verse that says, "We face each other from different sides. The anger burns, can't remember why. It's kinda crazy to cause such pain. Our foolish pride makes us hate this way. We watch our world fall apart. Tell me what good is winning when we lose our heart." Wow. And that's from a Pokemon movie. Now, it's kind of hard to take these lyrics seriously from a franchise that's all about battling, but how I like to look at it is that Pokemon battles is more of a sportsmanship. Anything outside of that is uncalled for. Like, it's one thing for boxers to duke it out in the ring, but it's another thing done outside of it. Like the bar, the airplane, the DMV. At least that's how I interpreted. Doesn't help that the wording from the characters felt a little off. Pokemon aren't meant to fight. Excuse me? Not like this. Oh. Okay. Oh, why can't Mewtwo understand that it's not right to force Pokemon to fight each other this way? They're all living creatures. This just proves that fighting is wrong. I am getting very mixed signals here. Like, I get what you're trying to say. There's fighting because of the sport, and there's fighting to resolve a conflict, which is what it's being talked about. But their wording feels off. I am probably coping to make sense of this. However, there was one scene that I really liked that establishes the whole thing. And that's with Meowth and Clone Meowth. They seem like they're about to brawl. But then, question about why they were gonna fight. What am I doing?
Meow. Hey, don't mess with me, alright? Meow. What? We don't have to fight each other? But how can I trust you? How do I know that you're not gonna pull a fast one on me?
And that's when one of my most favorite quote was said in this movie.
Meow. You're right. We do have a lot in common. The same earth, the same air, the same sky. Maybe if we started looking at what's the same, instead of always looking what's different, well, who knows?
That is a freaking strong quote from a Pokemon movie. Anyway, you and Mewtwo are pitting each other like a pinball machine. Ash, are you okay? No! We gotta stop this! Mew and Mewtwo crashes down to the floor. They're about to release a powerful attack. Caw. Mew. Caw. Mew. Guys, you gotta stop this right now, seriously! Oh my god! Ash! Fool!
Pika-Pee! Pika-Pee! Pika?
Whoa, did you draw that in MS Paint? No. I actually hired a character artist to draw that.
Pika? Pika-Pee? Pikachu! Pikachu! Pika! Pika-Pee.
Did you also hire an animator?
Yeah.
How much money did you spend on this presentation?
I don't want to talk about it. So, this scene is sad. Less on the fact that Ash died, but more so on Pikachu's reaction. I feel like any pet owner would understand this. The sad realization that their loved one is gone. All the Pokemon started crying. Their tears. The tears! They're going towards Ash. The prophecy. What's going on?
Mew? Pika-Pee.
Pikachu!
Pika!
Oh, we're back to MS Paint again.
Pikachu! What happened?
Pika-Pee.
I died? A human sacrificed himself to save a Pokemon. I see now. The circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
That's another good quote from a Pokemon movie.
Mew and Mewtwo then used their psychic powers to carry the clone Pokemon.
Fighter! Mewtwo, where are you going?
To a place where my heart can learn like yours knows so well.
Like Kingdom Hearts?
No, I meant that metaphorically.
Oh.
Yes, you taught me so much, but it's probably best if you've forgotten the whole thing. Forget? What do you mean by that?
Oh! Huh.
Hey guys, do you remember what happened?
Memory wipe. That's what happened. There's also teleportation and potentially time travel, but I'm not gonna overthink it.
Anyway, the heavy storm suddenly stopped. The trio stands outside, looking at the beautiful horizon. That's when Ash noticed something.
Huh?
What is it, Ash? I don't see anything. Ash mentioned that when he started his journey, he saw a rare Pokemon. He said that he might have seen another one just now. That's a cool callback. We then cut to Team Rocket, who are stuck on the island. Well, I have no idea how we got here. Yep, same.
That's okay, I don't really care. This feels like paradise.
Team Rocket signing off again! And that's the end of the movie. Overall, this movie was great. I was nervous getting into it, thinking that it won't be as good as I remembered. But no, the movie holds up. I can't stress how great that opening was. It hooked me in, got me invested in the film, and eventually gave a beautiful payoff. Sure, there's flaws within the story, but overall, it's a fun movie. If anything, this sets the bar for the other Pokemon films. Like, if I were to make a tier list for the Pokemon movies, Mewtwo Strikes Back, S tier. It's gonna be very hard to beat. Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to my presentation.
Hey, what are you still doing here? Your reservation is over.
Oh, sorry, I'm just about to wrap
Come on,
up.
get out of here.
Ah,
Get.
okay,
Get.
okay,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah,
get.
I'm leaving.
Come on.
Is that a broom?
Get out of here.
Jeez.
Get.
Ah,
Get out of here.
okay, I'm leaving.